Hi everyone, I'm going to do a balm review, and I had looked at these lip balms before and I wanted to review them again. There's some new ones and I think I've come to a favorite, so that's what reviews are for. This isn't a haul, this is a review, so I may have mentioned them before, but now I want to tell you what is my favorite out of all of these that I've been using. So there is one other that I have not gotten yet that I do want to try, and that is the By Terry Rose Balm. I think that's the name of it. By Terry Balm de Rose. That's what it's called. And I want to try it and see if there's any truth to the hype about it. Actually, I've heard the opposite. I've actually heard people who tried it said, not sure it's worth the money. By Terry is very, very expensive. Like their foundation is over $115. Yeah, no. I don't want to try it because I might love it, and I'm just not going to let myself pay that much. By the way, what do you think I'm going to do? I decided instead to do the bangs down to kind of swoosh it up and back and go ring Liddy. Anyway, that's it. Okay, let's get to the products. I'm going to go in the order of like least to like best. This is a very, very expensive balm, but I just don't like it. I don't like the texture. I don't like the way it smells, and it's La Mer. La Mer is a very expensive line, and so I thought this would be extremely luxurious. It is the Balm de La Mer, and it smells like it smells like what you use when you don't feel good and you've got an upset stomach and you use like a milk of magnesia or Pepto-Bismol. It's minty but in a chalky way, and I don't like it. So also the texture, as you can see, is kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of waxy instead of creamy or oily. And I just didn't even find it to be that luxurious as far as application. It was kind of, because of the waxiness of it, it was difficult to get on. And you don't want to tug on your lips when you're trying to give a balm effect to your lips. So that was my least favorite. Now it gets really, really hard because I absolutely love this packaging. This is by Josie Maran, and I love Josie Maran products. I love what she stands for because how much she tries to make that is good for you in her makeup. Again, I think this is the cutest thing in the world. And this is her lip balm. And it's an argan oil lip balm. And it's called Argan Lip Treatment, as you can see there. And I fell in love with the smell. Couldn't figure out what it was, but I just absolutely loved it. And once I found out what it was, it kind of ruined it for me. So now that I have another favorite that I love its smell, and that is a hand cream that I use. It's the Chanel hand cream. I don't want to know what the ingredients are because I don't want to blow the smell. This was so different. It definitely has an oil smell to it, but it also has a little bit of a bite at the end, and it's because it's green apple. And that is a very unusual choice for lip balm. I'm going to put a little on. But it smells a little bit more like the oil than it smells like the green apple. And it's really greasy and comes off quickly, so it's in the least. Now I'm getting into the countdown. This is one of my favorites in that it is least expensive. It is very moisturizing and it smells awesome, and it's Soap and Glory's Great Kisser. And let me tell you, it smells like peaches. And when I say peaches, I mean like you just ate a real peach. I mean, it's that strong a peach. Real, fresh peach. And it's colored peach. It's a peachy peach. It is an oily, greasy kind of lip balm. And so it goes on so luxuriously, and for that, I love it. So this is in the top 3. I really love this. Next is a kind of cult favorite, I guess you would say. At least it is on YouTube. And that is Christian Dior's Creme de Rose. And it's certainly a luxurious packaging. It's a simple white. It's plastic, but it's so heavy it feels like porcelain. And it's got a beaded edge. And it's just a minute little detail that makes it look quite elegant. And its texture is almost identical to the Great Kisser in that it is a more greasy balm. And you're thinking, you're putting on so many balms. I know. Can you imagine how wonderful my lips are going to feel? I just don't like the smell of roses in my lip balm, but it is one of the best ever as far as moisturizing and staying on. I usually only put this on at night when I get home. And because if I put this on in the morning, I use an all-day lipstick by Chanel. And if you were to put this under it, it's too greasy and my lipstick won't it won't stick. This absorbs, but it's still so moisturizing that it won't let the lipstick stick. It makes the lipstick come off. And when I say that, I mean because it is an all day. If you were using a regular one, I think it would just make it bleed off. Because these are very, very moisturizing, very, I don't know how to say it except greasy. I mean, that's kind of what they do. They're very moisturizing. And then last but not least, I know you're going to kill me because it's like, Beth, you're always like touting Chanel, and it's because this is the best. I love this. Now there are two. There's one that's in a square packaging and one that's in a circular. The square one, I think it's called Nourishing something, or Nutrition or something. I didn't like the way it smelled, and I didn't like the coverage. I love this though. This is called Hydra Beauty, and it is the circular packaging. And it is a clear. Doesn't really have a scent. It has kind of a clean scent, but nothing I can really place. But it's not unpleasant. Like, it doesn't just smell like an oil. It just has kind of a clean, scentless scent, if that makes any sense. And it is my fave. It goes on very luxuriously. It's not quite as greasy as the Great Kisser or the Creme de Rose, but it is enough to be moisturizing without being like annoying. Also, it has enough that it is not too greasy, and then I'm going to get a tissue and wipe my fingers off now. It's not too greasy that you wouldn't want to wear it. And generally speaking, I wear these early evening to bedtime, and by then it should have absorbed into my lip tissues, and it shouldn't be like greasy to go to sleep on a pillowcase. If it hasn't absorbed, I will take it off because I'm not going to let it get all over my pillowcase. And, you know, I will have taken all my makeup off by then. So, anyway, I just wanted to let you know that out of all the lip balms that I had hauled for you before, this is my review of them, and the Chanel wins hands down. The two runners-up are the Creme de Rose and the Great Kisser. So, I hope that helps you in making your purchase on, these are obviously maybe a little bit more high-end lip balms, but I definitely do think they are better. If you have a lip balm that you like that is a drugstore lip balm that you think can rival these babies, but it's cheaper, please let me know in the comments below. And I will get them, haul them, and I will review them and take your advice. Anyway, thank you very much, and I will see you in my next video.